Ana, kei te pai poto a hau mai tawhiti kei ngā roto rua nui o ka humata momoe. Tēnei te mihi kia koutou te aroa waka, te aroa māngai nui. Koutou e tau tāwhine i te motu kua whakarau i ka maina ki runga i au koutou i tēnei ahi. A ka motu ai tēnei whakataitai whakaharahara rawa atu. Ara, ariki Māori Aotearoa. Tēnā koutou ko Pātara Berman tēnei, ana kei tō kutaha ko tēnei o ngā rangatahi ko ahika. A ngā mihi kia koe e hoa.
Kia ora e te whānau, ko te ahika Trotman tōku ingoa ai. Te ara o te waka, mata whaura te maunga roto i te moana, Ngāti Rongo mai te iwi. Kia ora.
Tēnā koe. O tia, o whakaro o te rangi nei e hoa?
So far, day's been good. Real fast footy been playing on a dry pitch. Yeah, hi.
Absolutely, and we've had some cracker games so far at te iwi. Nau mai ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou. Ana ko tēnei tukinga nui kei wainga nui i a Kotahitanga me etu heitia uriariki. Ana ko te reanga te kaumā whitu ki tāku mōhio, te kaumā whitu tama tēnei reanga. Ana, kia tīmata ai tātou i tēnei kēmu i aia tonu nei. Ana ko etu heitia tēnā e whanana i te pōro, ko Kotahitanga, ka riro i te pōro i te tīmatanga o tēnei o ngā pakanga nui. Ana kia tīmata mai tātou. Pai tēnā hopu, hoki ki wainga nui i te pāka, pai tēnā rutu.
Te oho te kēti.
Ai. Hara mai ki te taha matau i ai ne, te tehi o ngā paumua, e haere whakamua ana. Ana tāhua nei, e whanga ana ki te haere ki te taha maui, pērā ai. And there we go right now, another big run there for another one of our forwards from Kotahitanga. Could be a penalty there. Oh no, it's a knock on.
Oh, questionable call there.
Yeah, not a good start there for Kotahitanga. Now they're on the back foot. And Etu Heitia right now have an opportunity to put some early pressure on Kotahitanga. The score 0-0 at the moment. Hewa e te iwi, he rangi paki, he rangi a tāhua i nā wāte ana koutou ki te hara mai ki te tautoko e nei tamariki e nei rangatahi tēnā haere mai. Kore he utu e hoa ma, heoi a rā ngā ture, ko utaina ki runga i te wāhine. There's no smoking, there's no drinking of course, and wairua pai, haere mai me te wairua pai e hoa ma. All right, here we go again, coming to the left-hand side. Nice tackle there on the number 15 for Etu Heitia. Going back to the right-hand side there, just trucking it up to the 40-metre line. Looking to go right again is Etu Heitia, and they do so. Finding the pivot there, did well to hold on to the ball. Good run there, good strong run there by the number 8, Mr. Kobe Grimes.
Ooh.
Ooh, but flipped over there. Do some taka puri. Oh, another drop off there, coming right back into the middle of the park. Looking to go right again is Etu Heitia. They've got a bit of numbers out there as well if they can set up a good shape here. We'll go for the long ball. Oh, just couldn't hold it in. Referee's calling it as well. Looks like he's got a knock on there. Lucky for Kotahitanga there.
Good call from Ako Wawao.
Still early stages there. Both teams seem to be finding their feet at the moment there, Ahika.
Aye. Real fast attack playing so far. Stinging defence, as you can see.
Awesome work there by Kotahitanga. Holding on the pressure. Tikana kia mihi anō hoki ngā kaipapāho e tai mua mai a māua ko Ahika i tēne ki o ngā rangi tēnā o koutou kei ngā kaipapāho. Ke mohio mai koutou, kore hutu a ngā mātau, a ngā kaipapāho i tēne ki o ngā rangi. It's all for free, fun. It's all for the aroha of the game, and that's the spirit that we want to bring right here to Rotorua as we do every single year. Kotahitanga with the ball coming left. Oh, what a good run. Nice dummy. Show and go. He is going. He's put on the goose step. Can he go? He's going all the way. He's going all the way. There we go there. The number 7, the halfback for Kotahitanga, Xavier Tito Harris. Me te piro tuatahi o te ahiahi. I wainganui tēnei tukinga nui, I wainganui Kotahitanga rawa ko Etu Heitia. Just a show and go there, my bro.
Oh yeah, they fell off from like a second day boil up. As you can see from the One Foundation replay.
I like it, second day boil up with no mutumutus left because somebody ate them all. There you go, whānau. Kotahitanga taking first blood in this game right here. Oh, there it is again, whānau. Look at him go. Look at him go. Big ups to the number 9 from Etu Heitia as well. Not giving up on the chase. That's Nate Brown, of course. And that's the attitude we want to see from our young fellas as well.
Great try from Tito Harris.
Never die. Big mihi going out to Aotearoa Māori Rugby League, of course. John Devonshire and his team putting on a fantastic tournament once again right here in Rotorua. And if you're coming along, whānau, come along because it's free to get on in here. And as you can see, there's plenty of seats available on our main grandstand. We have 6 fields with a whole lot of teams playing today from age groups from 16 years all the way up to the under 19s. So no mai hara mai e te iwi, no mai hara mai. As we take a look right now to the conversion, our number 3 there from Kotahitanga, Salisi Foketi. What a Māori name that is. And it goes through the uprights, and there you go, whānau, 6-0 to Kotahitanga.
Quite ironic about this tournament being played in Rotorua. Te Aroha Rugby League needs to sort their stuff out because there's no Te Aroha team playing this weekend.
That is something that needs to be sorted, Ahika. You need to go back to the pai puto a home mai tawhiti and say, what's going on, my father? What's going on? Yes, Te Aroha, you know, you have been one of the stalwarts of rugby league over the years. It'll be good to see you back in here. Teams like Ngāti Pikiao, teams like Ngongo Taha, Rotorua Central, some of the clubs that we've faced over the years as well. Great teams. So no doubt there are talent here who is just waiting for the opportunity to come and represent at this Māori tournament. All right, Etu Heitia with the kick once again. Kotahitanga bringing it out of their own half, just shy off the 30-metre line is our first runner right there. Good carry. Coming to the right-hand side now. Nice run. About 5 metres away from the 40-metre line as they're bringing it out of their half. The try scorer right there doing a bit of a drop-off. Ka pai. Ko haere ki te taha maui ai ane. Almost a shepherd there, lucky not to get pulled up. 3 men in the tackle there as they encroach inside the half of... another all the way. Just lazy defense there. He could go all the way, and he does. Oof. Great run right there, and a great try once again from our... I think that was our hooker for Kotahitanga. As he's getting congratulated right there. We'll probably see that again, whānau. And big ups going out to One Foundation. Of course, the Gecko Productions bringing us this live action today as we watch this again. The number 9 coming out of dummy half right there. Just finding some in space. Yeah, just behind the ruck there. Too easy. That, of course, is Kaylin Clyde with the try. Slisi Fuketi again with the setting up for the conversion. Kotahitanga seem to be finding their straps at the moment, the Ahika.
Oh, yeah. Too Haiti need to tighten up the defence.
Absolutely, the A and B defenders and their markers are guilty of not splitting, leaving that block hole wide open for Kotahitanga to exploit. He maha no hoki ngā kupu kataia e koutou I te kāinga. We've got a whole lot of kiwahei as well. Ka mutu koe, ka mutu koutou rāne. Need all right, you need all right. Kangangaro, that's better. Ue arara. All right, if you go into the sideline and you give them a ue arara, you'll say, way to go, you make me proud. And that's exactly what each and every single one of these players are doing for all our spectators here today. Ue arara, they are making us proud, Ahika.
Why?
Māori Rugby League at its finest, and I have to do a big mihi to all the whānau over Ngahi Te Radio who sent their tamariki back to their hau kāinga to represent, of course, their whānau, their hapu, their iwi, and their waka at this year's tournament. Once again, Uriariki about to kick off. The score right now, 12-0. He rangi ka puapua ki konei ki roto rua. No reira mauria mai he koti. Hewa ko Kotahitanga e hoki e whakahoki mai ana te poro. Whana ke whakamua ana. Oh, pai te roma. Pai na wātu nei, just shy of the 40-metre line is Kotahitanga. Really making some inroads now is Kotahitanga over Uriariki. Uriariki needs to be moving up a lot faster off their line. Their line speed is a little bit slow at the moment. It's putting pressure on their defensive line. Once again, Kotahitanga over the halfway now. Inside the Uriariki's half. They're doing well to complete their sets, isn't they, Kotahitanga?
Damaging.
Yes, damaging run. Hopefully Uriariki can keep them out in this set and then get the ball back, because they've been deprived of the ball the last 10 or so minutes. Kotahitanga has made the most of it as well as they take the kick to the left-hand corner. Number 2 right there. Nice little take. Not a bad little run as well. And that, of course, is Wyndham Nathan... Oh, no, sorry. Te hata tere hapai Reid. Heoi, ko Uriariki tēnei on their 10-metre line I aia ne, e haere ana ki te taha katau. Not really hitting the ball though, not hitting the advantage line at all, and they are not making much yardage. Well, Kotahitanga, of course, with some good pressure on defence right now.
Well, then it's a 12-point game. Uriariki's being strangled right now.
Absolutely, bro.
Not only on defence, also on offence.
Yeah, they need a good kick here. And
forced the kick.
Good chase here by the number 2, Reid. Unlucky not to make that tackle. Good run there by Kotahitanga, just over the halfway line. Looking to probably do some dummy half running out of here. No, he passes the ball.
Call it a knock on.
Oh, well done. Okay, Uriariki have another opportunity now to apply some pressure, and hopefully they'll complete their set and get to the kick at the very least.
And as they pack the scrum, the kupu Māori o te rā, for scrum, kakari, nono ke rānei.
Okay, au koe te tikanga whānau. Tikana kia mihi anō hoki ngā momo pēnei he mana wāka. Ko rātou anō hoki ngā tani whahikurua me ki o tēnei mahi o te pāpāho riki. No reira e te matua e te rangatira tēnei mihine. O tia kei Uriariki anō hoki te pōro I aia nei, feeding the scrum, coming out right now and they're heading off to the right-hand side off the field. Nice long ball right there. Can they make the most of it? Oh! Okay, it's like a Saturday night here at Rotorua.
The abs are out. The abs are out.
Coming to the left-hand side now is Uriariki. Guilty of not running past the vantage line, though. They're not making very much yards at all at this stage. They need to be running onto that ball. There's a bit of run there, but it's guilty of going sideways, though, once again. That's about third tackle right there. And they've only made 5 metres. Is Uriariki. Going back to the right-hand side once again. And again, not running onto that ball. They're going to find it very hard if they continue to do that throughout the rest of this half.
Yeah, very flat-footed right now.
Making it easy
Uriariki.
Yes, yes. Oh, nice little
kick
kick over the top. Just a little bit too big. Straight into the hands of of our fullback. Kai Kape. Oh, no, that's Hoka. Sorry. Whānau, I got that wrong. Te Hiku. That's the fullback. My bad. I was a hooker in a previous life, so I'm probably a little bit biased right there. Heoi, Kotahitanga anō hoki kei a rātou te pōro I tēnei wā. Making it to the 25 meters from the own goal line right now is Kotahitanga coming back to the blind side. In a 3-on-3 situation, he decides to take the ball. Good option right there. Just taking it down. You can see the difference right there, can't you, Ahika? Kotahitanga punching the ball right on the vantage line, which means they're making yardage every time they take the ball forward. And that's exactly something that Uriariki need to do.
Yeah.
Oh no, he almost made a meal of that. The referees allowed it to carry on, went backwards. Hey, ana, ko tai mai te hea no ngā kaipapa hono roto mai o Ngāti Koro ki kahukura. Mr. Alroy Walker, ngā mihi kia koe hoa?
Mi ana kia tātou. Tēnei tai tōmuri mai ki runga kia tātou. Mai mare e kaore ngenei tīma e rite ana ki tēnei.
Tika no atu nei. It's just the usuals, eh, my brothers? He we, ana, ko tainui waka me te aroa waka, ko hono tahi anō ai I tēnei ki o ngā rangi e hoama, hei kai papaho. He we, mihi atu anō hoki ki a koutou e mā takitaki mai nei a koutou moko pure I a koutou tamariki I tēnei ki o ngā rangi. Was that everything that you've seen so far there, Alroy? What's your take on the game thus far, my friend?
Well, this Kotahitanga side is a very tough side. They're very organised. I think just getting all that possession and the ball in hand is really where we need to be. And that team, this team here, running a little bit late, running a little bit flat. Not really getting to where they want to be getting in the field.
Better offense here, running onto the ball.
Yeah, they've got some good deep lines, but as you said, yes, they're not running onto the ball with pace.
Another early kick.
Yeah, I have to mihi to our Hiku at the moment. He's reading that play really, really well. He's positioned himself in the right spot to get those kicks. I think our kicker needs to be able to readjust his kicking, knowing full well that the Hiku, the fullback, is reading that every time he kicks the ball, so he might want to change his tactic. As we're starting to settle into this game at the moment, but Kotahitanga is still making inroads and making it through there. Again, just some weak defence there by Uriariki. Kotahitanga on a roll right now. Yes, penalty right there, just holding on too long to the foot is the number 8, Mr. KC Newton Whare. Au whakaro mo te whakataitai nei Alroy, au whakaro o tēnei momo whakataitai au ha?
Well, yeah, ki katoa I nei whira I te nui o ngā tamariki, ngā mokopuna, o ngā waka katoa o te motu, no reira, hari kua katoa, te kite I tēnei āhuatanga, no reira, mihi ana ki ngā whānau, ki ngā mātua, tautoko ana I ngā kaupapa pēnei I tēnei kaupapa o tātou.
Kia ora e hoa, and of course Kotahitanga guilty of not finding the line of that penalty as Uriariki are now trying to get themselves out of their own half. There's spent majority of this first half in their half right now too, so they're doing it hard.
Tēnei.
Ia me mihia te rārangi wawao o Kotahitanga. Ngā rutu he pai. Pai ake tēnā o ngā whana. And he found the sideline as well. There was a better kick there from our Uriariki team. Giving themselves a much needed breather as well. They've been doing the majority of the defending throughout this first half. So they'll be relishing in the chance to be able to take a breath and reset their defensive line. Of course, Kotahitanga has all the momentum at this stage, leading 12-0.
Yeah, I noticed the difference in the games from our younger fellas up into our older taiohi. Really getting some good completions on these sets.
Yes.
In these older grades.
Oh, we've got another break right here by Kotahitanga. Well done, and that seems to be the theme of this game at this stage. Out wide, Kotahitanga is just too much for Uriariki, who are struggling to get back to 10. They get there eventually, but the pressure is on. Kotahitanga iae ne, whangaatu ana ki te rārangi piro, coming out of dummy half and throwing the long ball to settling back up into the middle is Kotahitanga right now. They got numbers to the left that they look to go that way.
The line's pinched.
The referee has blown her. No, he hasn't. He's letting it go, and they're coming to the left indeed. Just guilty of being a little bit flat there is Kotahitanga if they gave... Oh, double movement maybe, or was the ref going to give that try? He is looking to his sidelines. He is conferring with his side man, and he's giving it. He piro! Anō hoki kia Kotahitanga, that takes the score to 16 points to 0. I tēnei tukinga nui whakaharahara. I wainga nui a Kotahitanga me etu heitia uri ariki o tēnei te reanga te kaumāwhitu. Again, exactly what you said there, Alroy, the defensive line guilty of not moving up. The line speed, of course, isn't shutting down that wide play, which is allowing Kotahitanga to make some line breaks. And from there, Bob's your uncle, really, isn't it?
Tick up, bro. Hey, I noticed heaps of young fellas that go out and think they're playing this game on their own, and they really got to get in and support each other when it comes to they're under pressure defense.
What do you think there, Ahika, about, because a lot of these teams, they play for different clubs in their provincial games. How hard is it to come in to a representative side with players that you probably haven't played before and trying to get those combinations right before you come to tournament?
Kia nei tēnei tima e noho tuturu ana ki tō rātou ingoa.
Ai.
Para mai, te Kotahitanga.
Koia, ma te whare o te Kotahitanga kāeke.
Tiro hea te reo ana ki tāma ki makauru. Te kai.
Kaore kore I whāngaitia e nā kai mai a mātai whanaunga no ngā mautere o te moana nui a kiwa e hoa, he taro te kai.
He kāwha anō pia.
Kia ora. Hei whakatika I te tinana. Me te hinengaro anō hoki, kaore tuatu I te kāwha. Hei tiaki I te tinana e hoa ma. Koi anō hoki te tino kai Ruben Wiki o nā rā. And we've had, of course, some miracles happen over the years as well. We've seen broken ankles healed by the kava drink. I don't know how real that is, but hey, I'm gonna keep with that and follow that all the way through. We use kawa back home in Tainui. All right, Uri Ariki with the kickoff right there. It's probably a better kick actually. Caught Kotahitanga off guard there, but they did well to recover the ball. Kotahitanga coming back to the right-hand side. Good 10-metre run right there. Easy yards. Again, Uri Ariki guilty of not moving their line forward. This is better from this left-hand side. Got up a little bit faster than usual. Pai te narutu. Ka mohi mai koutou I te kāinga. You probably heard it already. Hewoi, tackle. Te kupu Māori mo tackle is rutu.
Rutu.
Kene pia mea ko koutou ki tainui pihea te rutu.
Wai ho te mahunga tau e kine. Nā koe te āhua o te aroa me tainui. Kaha whakatoi anō hoki kia māua. Iai ki te kōrero, ko tahi te waka I ngā rā mua, te aroa me tainui. Tai rawa ki Rarotonga, ka tahi wehe ai.
Tāwhai hoki a ngā toroirangi.
Tika no, tika tāna. Tāhoi.
No te tūki te kem.
Tama te kapua me ana mahi nana kia, koia pū. Me waiho pia ke aroa ki te taha, ne? Hewa ka taramai ki te kataha matau. Now, if Kotahitanga gets some depth here and spin it right back to the left, they got numbers. Oh, just guilty of a stray pass there, but they've recovered well. Settling back up into the middle of the park is Kotahitanga.
Numbers on the left.
Yeah, and they seem to be dropping off tackles right now as Uri Ariki as well. It's making it really, really hard for their Rarangi. They've got numbers to the left, they've got numbers to burn. They just need to get it out there. There we go, here we go. Numbers galore, another long pass and they're in. Easy money, easy money. There you go, Kotahitanga once again met te piro. Bringing the score now to 20. Oh, no, it's a forward pass. Aroha mai e te iwi. I haere whakamua te pāhi.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see that, but oh well, that's there, you know. That's probably why I'm not out there. Kapua no hoki mate o tainui.
Mō tātou te waimari e tūheitia.
Ka mutu I tana hononga nui ki te ure tārewa piki au. Tēnei te mihi kia koutou piki au, ko koutou anō hoki tēnā e tau tāwhi, tēnei kaupapa āwhina nei, te pani te pauaru me te rawa kore, ara te pau kai. Ki roti au koutou, ia te tau, ia te tau. Ana uri ariki me te poro i ai nei, kei tō rātau 2 mita, engari hipa atu i ai nei. Ana, ko tai ki te wahanga, ki te wehenga rua o tēnei pakanga nui. Heoi, boys, quick little overwrap on the first half.
Yeah. We need a little bit more possession, a little bit more working together with the brothers. Maybe some running on the ball, an attack for our whānau uri ariki. But Kotahitanga, what a strong team. Mihi ana kia koutou.
Tahi te kupu mo tērā hawhitotahi e parata, dominant. Te Kotahitanga were dominant in their first half and as shown on the scoreboard.
Well, e te iwi kaurea no kia waiata mai te wahine mō mona, ka taia tonu e uri ariki, te hoki mai i tēnei pakanga nui.
Game of two halves.
Kotahitanga, tekau maono, uri ariki, kore.
Our 15s trophy for our Tama is named the Corey Kingi. Corey Kingi was out of the Upper Hutt Club in Wellington, coming through the system and an elite player, and unfortunately an untimely passing saw Corey leave us, but we'll remember him, and his trophy incidentally is the one that's been around the longest since the year 2000. So his trophy has been going 20 years, exactly the same as our Rangatahi tournament. So that's the 15s Tama. The 17s Tama is the Luke Tipene trophy, and Luke was an outstanding person, come to our Rangatahi tournaments, tragically lost his life, and it's just great that we can honour Luke in terms of the 17 Rangatahi, because that's what he was about. He was a proud Māori boy, a great player, had it all ahead of him, and unfortunately his untimely passing saw him lost to us.
E te iwi ki tēnei te wehenga rua i tēnei pakanga nui whakaharahara i wainganui e Kotahitanga me e tu heitia uri ariki. Anā ko Kotahitanga tēnā e whanana e te poro i te tīmatatanga o tēnei o ngā wehenga rua o tēnei pakanga nui. Ewa i te iwi, tērā pia ka ki te koutou, ki te taha o te whira, koe tehi o ngā taita māhine. E whakarite ana mo tā rātou ki mui tēnei te mihi ki au koutou ta māhine ma. Kua aroha nui nei ki tēnei kēmu o tātou te kēmu papaira wātu o te ao te kēmu reke. He oi, ko pātara Bearman tēnei.
He oi waka tēnei, ngā sikoro ki kaukura.
Te ahi ka Trotman, te aroa waka, te aroa tangata.
Nā, no mātou te whiwhi, no mātou te maringa nui, ki te papa hoatu ki a koutou I tēnei tūkinga nui I tēnei ki o ngā ahi. Ina wātia koutou, haere mai. Big ups going out to, of course, local Gecko Productions, bringing this fantastic live stream. As the kick makes it to the ground, and Uriariki now, who spent the majority of the first half in their own half, will be looking to make a better start in the second half. Of course, they're down 16-0 at this stage. But this game is a long way from over. It will only take one try to be able to bring Uriariki back into this game.
Me haere, me whai te kupu o te kingi, rapua te mea ko ngaro.
Koia e hoa, rapua, kia whai atia, te paitawhiti. Haere ki te taha maui, I know kicking a little bit early is Uriariki, and what a good kick that is as well, finding some space, it holds up, can it roll in? Oh yes, just the bounce didn't quite go their way, but it did find the ground, which is a good start for them. As now Kotahitanga working to bring the ball back out of their half to shy just over the 20-metre line. There is Kotahitanga. And again, Uriariki not moving up, allowing too much room for Kotahitanga. And that's the result right there. 20-metre run from Kotahitanga, and it's only the second tackle thus far. And again, Uriariki guilty of not moving up. They need to sort that out right quick. Otherwise, they're going to give away a whole lot of field position to Kotahitanga, who's sent it back inside into the block hole. It just opened up right there all the way. He ritu tēnā. He piro tēnā ki te kaumā toru, Kotahitanga. Koe atu ko Jacob Laban. Ngā mihi kia koe Jacob, hākopa. Mau I riro I tēnā o ngā piro, as we see it again right here. They come to the left-hand side and then back to the right again, and that block hole. Once again, markers not seem to be working, and those A defenders not coming in and tying in with the other A and B defender from the other side, allowing that hole to open up.
Yeah, we really got to stay composed on our defence and really get some good structure, get our markers working. Otherwise, this is going to be a very stressful game, very one-sided.
Mina ko koe te kaia ko Uriariki ahika, kaha.
Me hiki te wairu o te tima. Kia kau e whana ia koe anō. Harei te mea ko mitu te kēmu. Nui ake te rua te kau miniti. Anei, koe nei a roto rua. Anything can happen.
Absolutely. Ki te tōhukoe me he maunga teitei, ai ki te kōrero e hoa mā, kaore noa ki te he maunga teitei, no re ka taia e koutou Uriariki. And you can see right now as well, as we talk about Uriariki, body language says a lot, and you can see them just walking their way to the halfway line right now. And that says a lot, especially if you're on the team that's on the up at this stage. Kotahitanga will be revelling in that right now.
They're doing a couple of things right. Holding tackles, slowing them down, but our line's not moving.
Yeah, that seems to be the only problem that I can really pick up from Uriariki at the moment, is that their line isn't moving up, and they're not actually tying in as well, moving up and then sliding across, which is leaving that inside ball as an option for Kotahitanga. Here, let's see if they can pick that up in this set here, right here. Uriariki e rutu ana ko Kotahitanga me te pōro.
Good stack.
And they do move up a little bit more this time. That's a better defensive set right there so far from Uriariki. Tackle 2 right now for Kotahitanga. Yes, he gets guilty of holding off there is Uriariki. Good run though
On the pass.
by Kotahitanga. Good strong run.
Nice simple draw and pass.
Yep, that's what they'll need to do. Oh, he goes for the short little kick. He's going to find some space at the back there as well. If they get the bounce, well done there by the Hiku, the fullback. Mo Uriariki, Wyndham, Nathan Patuawa. He seems like he's a little bit hurt there as well. He's had to do a lot of work as the fullback with a lot of line breaks coming from Kotahitanga.
Penalty.
Well done. They needed that. Uriariki, just give them a chance to catch their breath and also find some field position make their way up the field as well. A little bit of a gift there from Kotahitanga to their rivals. There we go. Uriariki on the 30-metre line. And penalty whānau, kia mohia mai koutou, te kupu Māori for penalty, hāmene.
Hāmene.
Nei, Uriariki in aia E ngana ana ki te puta i tō rātau hāwhi o te whira. Oh, good defence by Kotahitanga.
See the difference in the defence. Kotahitanga moving up, meeting them.
Yep, meeting them on that advantage line. Oh, and that's a better run there by Uriariki aroha mai.
Spark a bit of momentum.
Oh, that could be yes, incorrect play the ball right there. Unfortunate as well. They're just starting to make some inroads, and sometimes you know
Put the
mistakes
commentator's
like that.
curse on him.
Yeah, there it is, my bro. There it is. It's definitely alive and well. Te makutu a te kaipapao.
Ki te whānau Smith found himself in an entanglement.
Oh, tika hoki. Tika hoki. That's what we're calling it these days, Homa. An entanglement. Yeah, they're definitely making it hard for themselves as Uriariki right now. Really good individual players in there, right? In that Uriariki team, just not quite gelling together as one unit as Kotahitanga, as the name says it all. Doing really well, is playing as one
Just clicking
team,
on offense.
one person, one waka. Mohia pai tātou ne he tautōhito Kotahitanga I roto I nei whakataitai. Reanga pene te tekau mawhiti me te tekau marima. Piki ake rā ki ngā matua. Me ngā whae anō hoki, and they've been recipients of the Māori Rugby League trophy in all divisions over the years. They'll be looking to repeat that again this year. All right, just shy of the 20-metre line is Kotahitanga, looking to put another try on Uriariki. Can they do it, or will Uriariki's Rārangi Wawau, defensive line, Rārangi Wawau, hold strong? Oh, yes. Incorrect play the ball right
and
there.
And a penalty.
Penalty now to Uriariki, and they do hold off Kotahitanga.
Ano nei ko te entanglement.
O te koutou e tūhono maina, kei te kāinga I tēnei wā, tēnei te mihi atu kia koutou e mātakitaki maina. A tēnā tuku atu te tono ki o whānau, kei ngā tōpito o te ao ki te tūhono mai nei ki tēnei papahotanga a tātou. Ka kitea te ao I ngā pukenga ngā rangatahine. And we are very lucky. I've just heard te tehi manu tioriori I tai mai te karanga, te tehi manu tioriori kia mātou e noho mai nā I te whare I te niwa, that Adam Blair will be joining us in the commentary box later on this afternoon. So, of course, that'll be absolutely fantastic to have our Warriors. Oh, Uriariki, very lucky not to get penalised there as the winger was in front of the person tapping the ball, but the referee didn't see it. As Uriariki finally making it back into Kotahitanga's half.
Here we go.
Titira wana ki te haere ki te taha maui. Anaka haere pēra Uriariki I te neiwa. Te namarua te kaumā whāma, te pōro. Ko mahue tana ingoa I te rārangi nei. Heoi.
Penalty anō.
Another penalty. If I was Uriariki, all I'd want to do in this half, not so much as win the game, but at least get a better defensive set, hold them out, and of course to complete our sets on attack.
Okay.
Oh, but kicks like that ain't going to help. Didn't find the line, didn't Uriariki. Same corner as Kotahitanga in the first half. Almost put a hit on right there.
Ngā nāia ki te Greg Inglis.
Tika. He wai tama ma. Ke mohia mai koutou. Hei te wereti e tū mai nei. Ka tua ko New South Wales.
Kia ora.
Can I throw that in there?
Oru kahu.
You heard it here first, whānau. You heard it here first. Of course, I haven't felt the courage to throw that up on Facebook just yet.
Kene pia heri te kei a te rātou.
Tika. But with the amount of Māori and, of course, Pacific Islanders on both those sides, you think that we'd have our own state of origin in the coming years. Kotahitanga, oh, good kick right there, finding some open space. Oh, what a take. What a take. Well done. Take a bow, my friend, take a bow. That, of course, the number 24 who we were talking about early on, but his name isn't on the list right now. Aroha mai e Tama.
Definitely no shortage of talent on the
Kia ora.
side.
No, absolutely not. Well, just working as a team, I think, is the only drop off at the moment. But as you said, no shortage of talent here.
Just from experience and being in certain sides who have had many points put on us, it's very difficult to come back to a game plan, come structured, come composed. Lot of stress when you're thinking about those numbers on the leaderboard.
Tika. Ka koutou ki te kāinga e pātai ana ki a koutou. What is this tournament? How long is this tournament? Well, this is the Rangatahi Māori Rugby League tournament. Is held over 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you join us again, of course, tomorrow, which is the finals day, and we'll have all our grand finals. Well, the majority of our grand finals will be on Field 1 and televised for you guys live at home.
Oh,
The big bopper right there.
te kauma
The head
whitu.
match. I
Ane
haven't
he.
seen much mullets this year, but there's one right there, reminiscent of a young Tawara Nico.
Nei te tehi kōrero mo taua nama te kauma whitu. Ia ki ona hoa, koe rā Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Te tikanga i haria ki tōna whakaharatau ka pahaka o raukurei tēnei wikina, engari.
Engari, engari mo
Tai
tēnā.
mai
Tā
ki te
koro ia mo-
maununui.
I mate ia ki te whai, te tehi kapa hō, vai? Oh, ngāti raukawa, tēnā. Oh, nice charge down right there. Back to one, though. Uriariki have an opportunity now with the ball. Hopefully they can turn this into points. If they can find some
We have a
positivity
shot
at the end of this
line.
game, be great.
Can get a shot at the line here.
All right, up to the 40-metre line is Uriariki once again with the ball.
Man down, ref.
Oh, man down over here with a penalty as well to boot. Uriariki seem to find in a few penalties here. They need to make this count, though. The referee still hasn't seen the injured player on the left-hand side of the field. He does now, and he calls time. Yep, Rotorua Stadium is where we at. Whānau, nau mā haramai, nā wātea koutou ki te haere mai. We definitely will love your presence right here, and so will the tamariki. The more people we get here, the more proud they are of playing in front of the crowd.
Ko te pōhehe o tēnei ka heke mai te ua, but kāre anō, te ua kia heke mai. Putai o koutou rua, hara mai ki te whira, hara mai ki te tautoko I tēnei kaupapa, hira o tātou. Ara ki te tākatau, o e hoki.
I did well to stand there. All right, I find myself rooting for Uriariki right now. I definitely would love to see them put on, get a try at least in this half as time is starting to run down. Come on, Uriariki. Big Joe!
Big Joe!
Here he is. Kaore tai ki te haratau. Engari kei konei te rangi nei. Coming back to the right side, and they got numbers here as well. Needs somebody to straighten up, and he does. He looked for the behind little flick pass right there. Play on, says the referee. He didn't signal
Should
back
be
to one
6
though.
again here.
It's the fifth and
fifth
final.
tackle.
All right, what does Uriariki do here? They need a good kick into the corner if he can get it there, and he does. The chasers are guilty of not seeing where the ball was going, though. Waste of a good kick. As Kotahitanga make the most of it down the sideline. Can they catch him? No, they can't.
And he's gone.
Hei, katahira, ko Kotahitanga, kei runga no wātu pai tēnā oma.
Picking them off like kumara behind the pā.
Oh, there we
Aho
go.
whakaaro.
There we go. Te mahi a tama te kapu e te whāngai i ngā huarākau. Auenuku. Oh, well done, Kotahitanga, showing the experience here today, of course. Uriariki. Still got time to put some points on the board, and I'm hoping that they do so as well before the end of this game. They have shown moments of brilliance. I just need to be able to tie that all together and make that more, make that consistent along the way.
Shout out to One Foundation for getting us better angles on the camera for the replays.
Yeah, tautoko.
Speed down the sideline.
And of course, local Gecko Productions. If you need any production work done in your whare around here in Rotorua, make sure you get a hold of local Gecko Productions. They do a fantastic job. They're a fantastic team. Ka mutu, he tima Māori tēnei tima, local Gecko Productions. No reira me tautoko tātou I ngā Pakehi Māori, ne? All right, Kotahitanga, once again, getting that conversion, 28 points now to 0. We've only got about 5 to 6 minutes left in this game, whānau. Not taking into account, of course, a couple of stoppages in time there, so it could be a little bit longer. Hewa, I tātou e tatari ana. Ka pewhia koutou whakaaro e pāna ki a tātou wahine.
Kare anō kia mātaki I te taiki mea te wahine hoi anō. Kua ki te au I te nui o ngā wahine e tākaro ana. I haere mai ki tēnei o ngā kaupapa.
Oh, good kick there by Uri Ariki, but tautoko e hoa. Good to see our ladies here and good to see that the ladies game is growing, and especially now that there is a pathway to the NRL for these ladies as well. They've got somewhere to look to as a profession going forward, and I've definitely seen a few ladies who will definitely be on the minds of some of the scouts that are walking around the field today, plus some of our New Zealand Māori rugby league selectors as well. Now each grade of course will have a team selected from that grade to represent Aotearoa Māori, and I believe that we do have a couple of games set up later on in the year for that tournament side to play as well.
Just like to acknowledge that Hani Here Me Smiler used to play for the Pukea Warriors, so
yes, yes.
Te aroa te waka.
Yes, well, actually again, another one who's from Te Aroa and Tainui Waka. Young Honey used to play with us in the touch back in the day as well. She's a touch player, rugby player, league player, commentator. Oh my goodness, she can do it all.
He Māori.
He Māori. Koia e hoa. He Māori.
No te pā.
Oh, nice. Pai tēnā rutu. Pai ngā wātu nei. Ariki te taha maui anō hoki a Uri Ariki. Ko tāku e hia nei kia whai piro Uri Ariki ka kaha koutou, but a shepherd. Oh, ka roha. Seems to be the story of the game today, isn't that right, Almari?
Yeah, we need a little bit more direction out there, brothers.
Halves need to take control as well as their hooker. A bit of comms will help that as well, and a bit of depth in the line, I think. Something that they might want to look at.
Even more so when you're under this sort of pressure, you know, having all those points on you. The comms need to really go up.
That's right.
People start to fall off the waka. We can't really have anyone falling off the waka.
Absolutely not. Uri Ariki once again with the ball. Both teams guilty of not finding the line after being penalised. Hamene, of course, is the Māori word for penalty. I hamene tia. Uri Ariki, engari kaore e whai e Kotahitanga te rārangi.
Ka tahira te oma ko tēnā.
Oh, right. Big Joe. I'm loving the mullet. My brother.
Ko puta mai te mareto. Ko hoki mai.
Alright. Te kai tikape. E mana te pōra, pai tēnā o no hoki. Haere ki te taha. Oh no, i oma.
There's an opportunity.
Ooh, unlucky good defense there. 15 final now. Uri Ariki standing very flat. They want to get a good kick in, and he does get it away. Not quite. Oh, yes. And they do. Oh, no! Oh, they should get the ball back, but oh my goodness, the opportunity was cherry-picked for him. And they don't get the ball back, unfortunately. I thought that there was a bit of a fumble between the two, the wing and the fullback from Te Kotahitanga, but the referee says no. And Kotahitanga get out of trouble once again.
Those are really those emotions that make focus, make coordination really difficult to do. And mistakes like this end up happening because we're under that much pressure.
Good run there. Good. Oh, no! And he goes through just weak defence as our Kaiti Kape, our hooker for Kotahitanga once again coming out of dummy half, and some sloppy defence allows him to go all the way under the post. That brings our score now to 32 points to 0 with the kick to come.
The defence from Uri Ariki was quite shoddy there on the left edge, right edge. And like a little kid in the mattress room, got penalised for it.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I'm pretty sure we're guilty of that too, the three of us, whānau. The famous mattress room at the marae, as they say.
Te tukoto mō ngā auntie.
Oi ta tarawa.
Aha ko te hahakua kouwei koutou e tautoko nei ko te ao Māori kei runga I tēnei whakataitai e hoama. Ka ki te tātou I ngā haka, ka rongo tātou I te reo Māori, e rere haere ana I tēnei pāka nui o Rotorua. Aroha nui ana ki ngā kaiwhakahaere o tēnei kaupapa.
Okay. You know, those returns like that can really be punishing for the morale. And so I'm just hoping that the boys just really hold their chins high and remember that they're in this together.
Koia, koia
Hold
pū.
on tight. Kia mau, kia au, kia mata.
Tēnā koe
Mō
awa.
ake.
Tautoko kahara wātuni. We've got a couple more minutes left in this fixture here between Kotahitanga and Uriariki e Hoama. Anā ka haere ki te taha Maui. Oh, once again, making some inroads right there. Guilty of not moving up once again is Uriariki, making it very, very hard for themselves. And like you said, they need to keep their chins up and keep fighting all the way to the end.
It's really an attitude thing, mā whānau.
Order.
He wai te iwi, kua tai ki te pita whakamusunga mākui, tēnei ki o ngā papahotanga o tātou, ko mate au ki te haere ki taku anō kapa, rā te rea ngā tekau mā waru, ki te pākatua whā I tēnei wā, ka waiho mā Elroy, rau ka hika, te roa ngā ki o tēnei kimu e whakakapi. Nō reira, kōrua tahi tēnā rawātu kōrua.
Miha nei.
O te rai te motu tēnā no hoki kouta.
They shove it out to the right. Oh! That's for sure a bomb try. Out on the right wing for Te Kotahitanga. They're looking to put a bit more points on the board, but no dice there. Kupu anō as we pack another one. Scrum, he kakari, he nono ke rānei. Kei a koe te whiringa.
Mi ana kia tātou. Just for our whānau at home, thinking about coming down and joining us here at our kaupapa.
Haere mai.
Hara mai. Lots of car parks whānau, just in case you thought it might be too packed down here. We've got plenty of space to park. Plenty of koi. Nice and warm down here too, surprisingly. This morning was a little bit makariri. Oh, here's an opportunity.
And once again, if you are in Rotorua, want to come down to support the whānau, nau mai, haere mai. Good kai, good footy. Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend, as has shown so far.
Couple of bumps and bruises out here on the field.
Yeah.
Ko whana.
Oh! Tegena!
Taka whakamua.
Anei, anei!
Meha.
Dirty Ariki. Hot on offense now. Looking to get their first points up on the board. And penalty, high shot.
O hoki anō mai te manako mo tēnei tima.
Get a bit of momentum going into their next game. They could capitalise on the opportunity here.
Gotta be able
And they are no Big Joe.
Piki wharanei.
Kia rato i ngā nama ki tēnei taha matau. Nei, kite ana te Nama Fitsu. Oof.
Oh, 1-on-1.
Ah,
Held ke.
I karanga. I karanga tia te held.
Wai mari e.
Ka hoki mai ki te wāhi. Anā te...
Pera te tātou kēmu o tēnei tima te Kotahitanga ka i runga ka roha ki tō tātou memihi ka tika ki te taikaha ko tai ki te mutunga o te kēmu me tō rātou kauai ki runga me tō rātou poho e puta tonu ana memihi ka tika.
Te piro whakamutunga, te Kotahitanga, toru te kau mā whā, uri ariki. Kore. Te ahi ka chokman tōku ingoa.
Awe woka. I ana kia tātou.